Clippers arriving earlier, getting mentally prepared to go to work on the road. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Duran out there with Barkley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Powell. And it's Primo in at the point guard position. And for Minnesota, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Knicks in at the point guard. And Clark, this matchup we have tonight, a couple of powerhouse teams from the Western Conference.
The West is always stacked with quality teams, and certainly the West runs through one of these squads we're looking at right now. These two might be right at the top come the end of the season.
Here's Primo. McDaniels defending. From deep. And it's Barkley missing. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Hornets. Pass to McDaniels. He kicks to Gobert. Passes to Edwards. Launches it from deep. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Barkley. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
A sometimes underrated playmaker. Leonard continues to do it all.
Pass to Towns. Shot left block. Bank shot. No good.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Fires the three. And another three for the Clippers.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Six to shoot. Now the pass to Knicks. And contact on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Timberwolves have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. To the paint. A shot missing. Great tee that time from Barkley. Powell, the pass to Barkley. Back to Powell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Powell against Edwards. The shot from the low post is good.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Clippers leading by 8. Inside, here's Barkley, and rebounded by McDaniels.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Knicks passes to Edwards. To the wing on the left. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Back to Towns. Some solid defensive work there from Barkley.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Barkley's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Nix. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Kicks to Towns. Pass to Nix. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. Passes it to Barkley. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Launches a 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Anthony Edwards out there with Clark, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Down low. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Clark outside. There's the dish to Gobert. Clock at 4. Here's McDaniels. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. And another shot. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels.
Watch the screen.
Missed it. Even after all those chances. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Edwards drawing the double team. Towns wide open. Here's Gobert. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Shots good by Barkley.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now Edwards. 23 points for him the last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Towns finds Clark. Pass to Edwards. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, the Bulldozer.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
And the basket by Blake.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Minnesota calls timeout. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Now, here's Clark. Defense right on him. Gobert, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Up again, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
This has been an awful quarter for him. Just 1 for 8 so far.
To the middle, here's Blake, and rejection by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Back to Edwards. And the shot goes down. Edwards got his second bucket.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Barkley, no luck. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Up top, Edwards, guarded by Powell, and Barkley sends it back. It's stolen by Gobert. Offensive rebound. Edwards kicks to Clark. Timberwolves passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. The second chance effort. Yes, that goes in. Edwards got 6 points.
Tough guy to stop when he gets it rolling. Edwards always trying to gain momentum.
Here's Primo. He's covered by Clark. Here's Barkley. Hits the three-point foul. Barkley's got 29.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
To the inside, McDaniels. And Barkley sends it back. And he recovers it. Now here's Leonard. McDaniels defending. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Minnesota shooting only 21% from the field so far. The pass to Gobert. Edwards looking it over. Back to Gobert. No good that time. Great D that time from Barkley.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Good. And the assist goes to Blake. 34 points for the Bulldozer.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulldozer in the last outing against Portland was tremendous. He scored an amazing number of points and was reliable as ever from distance. A fantastic performance from him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Coffey's checked in. Towns, no luck.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Second chance shot. It's blocked. They retain possession. Count it. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. Back to Barkley. Fires from deep. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. Barkley's got 41.
Well, he's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
And here is Clark. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte. Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 5. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
And they call an illegal screen here. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And it's Knicks missing. Here's Duran. An 11-point game for him in the win against Portland.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Timberwolves shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Passes it to Moore. Timberwolves passing it around. That one good for 2. 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Hey, he's used to that. I mean, teams try to be physical with Towns and body him up, beat him up, but he's a little too strong for that to bother him.
The 3. Barkley, no good. Timberwolves shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. It's stolen by Barkley. Duran the pass to Barkley.
Oh!
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And they're bringing you up close. And so it's Los Angeles enjoying the cut.
The Timberwolves 33, the Clippers 76.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the. He's checked in for Brown. The Timberwolves shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
Anthony Edwards.
So for the Clippers right now, Barkley is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Duran. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Primo in at the point. Barkley hits it again. Wow.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
Pass to Barkley. Lets it go with a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 7th assist in the game. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Knicks. He has 6. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here. Following the goaltending call.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Barkley. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Right wing. Right side Towns. Shot from 6. 2 points. That one goes. Towns has got 13.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Yep, it counts.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Edwards drawing the double team. They grab their own miss. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jalen Duren.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Turns himself a trip to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Towns. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Barkley, and that's good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Out to the wing, down low, Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
Here's Powell. It's good. He's got 9.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Edwards drawing the double team. Here's Towns. Off the left rim and out. Clippers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Back to Barkley. It's stolen. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Finished off the break. 64 points for the Bulldozer.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Snatched up. Gobert the pass to Nix. Edwards against Powell. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Barkley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Leonard. Rebound, Minnesota. McDaniel's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shoots the 3. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Thursday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Saturday, the Houston Rockets will come into town.
And for their matchup with the Magic, this is one where it would take a complete melt down for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Barkley outside for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Powell against Edwards. Towns in the corner to end the run. Buries it from 3-point range. Towns has got 20.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Barkley. Towns with the defensive effort.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
There's the three. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. He's got 23.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
And he stays with it. And again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And here's Edwards from the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
During the pass to Barkley. It's Powell on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Barkley missing. Minnesota's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Clark, the pass to Towns. Back to Clark. The pass to Edwards. From downtown, Duren pulls it in. Duren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Dishes it to Barkley. He kicks it to Powell. Back to Barkley. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at the Clippers. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there, the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. Of course, there's the Timberwolves. They're in the 4th position.
And I think for the Timberwolves, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This crowd